Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy. Today's Thursday, my last video of the week, and we got a few things we got to go over today. We got to go over some eBay sales, what sold over the last couple days. I always got to show you a couple pickups, and I'm focusing on items that I picked up specifically from my antique booth. And then we got to announce the winner of this month's How Much Did Mike Spend at Goodwill contest. So are you ready? Let's get going. Alright, so first up, we're going to go over sales. We're going to hold off on the winner until the very end of the video. Got to make you watch the whole thing to find out if you won. Again, there wasn't a lot of entries, not a lot of you trying to win free stuff. All you got to do is put a dollar amount in there in each video, and you got a chance to win. But again, we're going to go over that at the end of the video. This is what we got to go over. Items that sold, 10 sales, which is quite a bit of items for a, what was it? So it would have been Wednesday going into Thursday. A lot of sports items, a lot of sports collectibles. I think only 3 of the items were thrifted items. The rest were all items that I either bought at like the local sports auction or through some of my local contacts. We'll go over through all these sales kind of quickly. But we're going to talk about 2 different sports cards first. First up, we got a Gary Templeton autograph card. You can see here, it is autographed. This is an in-person autograph where someone just took this out to like a baseball game, had him sign it. They're not worth as much that way. This one here, I think it sold for $7.99 or $5.99, not too much. Let me look at the screen. $5.99 plus shipping. This one ships out for $1. Well, it really costs 53 cents. I charge $1 shipping in a eBay standard envelope. Just use a small little RSVP envelope. Cost 53 cents. This one's different. This one's sold for more than $20, so I can't send it out in an envelope. This is a Johan Santana autograph. Very similar. It's just signed on the card, but this was issued by Topps. You had to open packs to try to get this one. Johan Santana at one point was one of the top pitchers in the league. This card was a lot more expensive back then. Today, still pretty good money. Brought $25 plus shipping, but this one will go out in a padded envelope. So 2 different cards. One can ship out for $1. This one's got to ship out for $4. Yesterday, I spent a lot of time listing the rest of the non-sport card sets I had. I had a ton of different sets, and a lot of them weren't listed yet. So I kind of sorted everything out, spent a few hours going through everything, getting pictures taken, getting them listed, and it paid off, at least with one sale, and one of my favorite shows of all time, right here, American Gladiators.
Time limit as you look at Laser, Nitro, and Titan. Ready to do some serious business with Lucian Anderson and Carl Allen. Sore ankle of his.
This is definitely an event where it's going to have to...
Yeah, this was one of my favorite shows back when it was out. What was it? Late 80s, early 90s? Maybe it was just early 90s. Love this show. And this is a set made by Topps in 1991. It's a complete set with the little sticker set. And not real expensive. Sold for $10 plus shipping. But again, I paid $1.50 for it. I got quite a few of them. And first one to sell. Took less than a day. Next up, we have a signed index card. Now, index cards is a thing that a lot of people used to get signed. Not quite as much anymore. People would send them off through the mail to celebrities, sports people, everything else. Then they could send the index card back, and then you could just collect index cards. It used to kind of be a big thing. This here is Doc Ellis. He was most known for playing with the Pittsburgh Pirates. And in this one, I actually included this card. It's a 1971 Topps card. He threw a no-hitter for them. Famously, I think they said he said that he was like high on something when he pitched it. Really fascinating story of his life. They did I think it's a full documentary called Doc, and go watch it. It's really good. But yeah, had this certified by JSA. I paid just like $1 or so for the autograph. Paid $10 for the authentication, and I got $20 for the signature and card. Next up, we definitely a movie about this guy. This is Vince Papale. Autographed Philadelphia Eagles. Made the movie Invincible with Mark Wahlberg about him. Really good movie too. I enjoyed that one, even though it's the Eagles. So this here helmet, signed by him, but it is personalized to Gary on the side. And he always writes this quote, "Live your dream." But you can actually clean this off pretty easily if it's not sold to a Gary. I didn't even look. Maybe a Gary bought it. Let me look. It was to a person named Gary who lives over in California. So perfect. It worked out great. It's signed to Gary. How could it not work out like that? So I had it myself for $40. He sent me an offer of $30 and I accepted. I think I paid $15 or so for it, maybe $20. So I'm not making a lot on it, but I'm moving it and getting it to Gary. Back here we have this big photo. I'm not going to pick it up. It's a big 16 by 20 of Jim Calhoun. He was the coach for, I think, UConn. I hope I'm right. Again, this is another item that I bought at the local sports auction. I think I paid like $7 for it. It's not authenticated, but That's why it's priced where it is, a lot lower than it would be if I had to go and spend that extra $10 or $15 to get it authenticated. Let me look on the screen because I didn't sell it for a whole lot. It sold for 20 bucks plus shipping, and it only took like a year and a half. So yeah, I've had this for a long time and didn't really make a whole lot on it, but I made a few dollars. Sold a few ink cartridges, and these I'm selling on consignment. A friend of mine brought me over a bunch of ink cartridges that hadn't expired yet, so I figured I'd go ahead and list them. We're going to just split the net profits on them. 3 of these, $9.35. You got the 3 different colors here, and it sold for 25 bucks plus shipping. So after we split the net profits, I'll probably make 10 bucks. Sold another Diamondbacks hat. Yeah, these snakeskin ones are selling really good. I've taken a few out to my antique booth, and they sell very fast out there at 20 bucks as well. So I'm down to my last few. It's almost to the point where you'll never have to see me sell another one of these unless somehow I find another batch of 100 of them to buy. But this one here sold for 25 bucks plus shipping. Actually, $25 free shipping. And with the other things that I've been selling a lot of, license plates, I only have one more Arkansas. I've sold a lot of these. Actually, let me look at the screen to see how many of these I've sold, because I've sold a lot. 13 of these. So 13 of them at 25 bucks plus shipping. You do the math. It's a lot. I paid about $2 per license plate. So these were the best ones of that whole deal. And yeah, it's college football season, so it makes sense that they're selling 25 bucks plus shipping. And the last sale is this little bundle of Disney figures. And I honestly don't remember exactly where I got these from. My guess is it's from a hanging bag at one of the stores. But I just bundled these all together. You got Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, not Goofy. There's Donald, Duck, Pluto. Actually, there's a Goofy right there. So just a big bundle of these, 10 figures, sold for $12.99 plus shipping. So in all, I did hit my number today, $259 total. Now that does include shipping and tax, kind of all in there, but that's kind of the benchmark that I'm trying to hit at least every day in sales, at $250 mark. All right, now is it time to announce who won the contest? Nope, we got to talk about some thrifted items now. I've been finding a lot of stuff from my booth this week and last week. Kind of been the thing. I haven't been finding as much for eBay. More of it's from my booth, which is fine because sales have been going really good out there. And I want to show you just a few of the kind of, as the term goes, the bread and butter items that I put out there and find. Now, first up, we got pop figures. Now, these sell really good for me, even if they're loose like this, not in the box. And sometimes I actually prefer to find them this way because the net profit is better. This one here, I paid $1 for, so I got the price tag on the back of his head. And chewy like this, I'll put in my booth for probably $5.95, so basically $6. So yeah, I don't mind putting these out there and making $5 on them. This one's basically the same. It is another Funko Pop, but this is they call it like a movie moments scene, and this is from Stranger Things. So you got 11 facing the Demogorgon here. This one here I paid $2 for, and this actually came in like a big box, and brand new, if they're still in the box, they sell for I think about $40. This one here being loose, I'll probably put it out there for $15. This one's pretty good. Stranger Things is very popular. I don't think I can get more than 15 loose. Maybe I could try 18. I don't know if it'll sell for that much. 15 seems to be the right number. If I keep items 15 and below, I usually do pretty good. So I'll put this in my booth, $2 to 15, another good flip. I thought this one was really cool. I was looking all over to see if I could find like the hauler part of this semi. This is made by Ertl, and it just says Transstar on the side right here. Big Ertl logo. But Ertl's always a great brand. This was only, I think it was marked $3. So yeah, I spent $3 for this. Again, because it doesn't have the hauler part, probably a $10 item. I will check comps on eBay. I don't know if this is a modern or one that's a little bit older. Either way, I'll do a little bit of research. I'll probably get 10 at the most, maybe 12 for it in my booth. And the last item has got to be a sports item because I sell a lot of sports items in my booth, and I thought this was really cool, although I might check with a friend to see if he wants this, who's a big fan of this team. So this is a wastebasket, and you can tell it's sort of like a fabric with like a nylon braid around the top and bottom, and it makes you think that it's going to be for the Cowboys because that's what they put in the picture, but they put this little label here that this one is the Steelers. So it's like a pop-up trash can for the Steelers. So I'll find out if a friend wants this. Jay, I don't know if you're watching the video today. I'll get a hold of you, see if you're interested in this. I only paid $3.50 for it. But again, that's another item in my booth I can probably put out there for 10 or 12 bucks, and it should sell pretty quickly. All right, it's that time. Let's find out who won. Here we go. How much did I spend at Goodwill last month? Now, before I announce it, I'm going to let you know that the next month I spend a lot more because you got to remember I bought those Captain America weightlifting plates, and those I spent $320 on. So next month the dollar amount will definitely be higher. Little tip for those of you that are watching today. All right, now the winner, here's the total. I have 2 stacks. The total is, I'll let it come in, boom, 436.36. It was kind of a light month at Goodwill. I thought it would be a little higher, but it wasn't. So 436, we had a lot of guesses that were in the 400s. So a bunch of you were really close, but one of you was really close. Only off by $6.64. Yeah, that's a crazy close amount. Congratulations to David Morent. Yeah, David, I think you've won before at least once, so you're getting pretty good at this. Yeah, you got a choice of 3 or 4 different prizes. They're over here. So first choice, we got the Michael Jordan golf cards. Second choice is some action-packed football cards, 3 sealed packs. You got your choice of 2 of these Star Wars cards with Rey on the front. And then my favorite is the handheld electronic basketball. Always got to turn on for the noise. All right, so let me know. Just contact me through email or Instagram or however you want to get a hold of me. I probably have your information already in my email somewhere, but just send it to me again, and I'll get one of these items out to you. Congrats. All right, so again, congrats to the winner. Contact me through Instagram, email, however you want to get a hold of me. Let me know which item you want, and I'll get that sent out to you. All right, that's it. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I'll see you next time.